That's what I used to call the straight sessions, because a lot of the stuff I was doing was more rock and roll, indie, and although we didn't have that terminology then. And then the other session was the straight, you know, like Olympic at 10 o'clock in the morning, or sometimes 8, Air Studios. And I'd turn up, you know, 17 years old, and there's a bunch of like string players, and they would look at me like, yeah, can we help you? I've got a session here at 10 o'clock for what's his name? David Katz, who was the contractor, or another guy I was trying to think of, I can't think of his name. David Lee, something like that. And they look at me and go, you're the drummer? And that was probably the engineer, you know. Yeah. Set up, they mic the kid up, and they're looking at me and go, no, this is not possible. Get the chart, and the MD would come, oh yes, I heard you were very young, but you know, here you are. Can you read? Yeah. Okay. And off we go. Bang. So the only thing I was really lacking was experience. But I'd had, you know, 3-4 years of experience in studios with my dad. Right. And I'd grown up in the studio since that high. Right. So I knew the whole etiquette, and it was just like one led to the other. And, you know, I remember this one engineer at Olympic Sound, Alan Duffy. He was great. He really supported me. I think he loved the way, you know, the drums sounded and everything, and he used to recommend me for stuff. And I remember turning up to Olympic in 73 or 74, they just received their first 24-track machine.
And you got to be there for that.
It was like, wow, you know, yeah. And these are the days where most studios built their own consoles. Right. You know, it wasn't always like you have a Neve console, but every console was custom anyway. Right. So, you know, that one sitting in there, it was custom made for somebody. When you order it, you say exactly what you want. You want these on it, this amount of buzzers, this patch bay, you know. It wasn't now today when you buy a ready-made console. And most studios made their own. Yeah. You know, Olympic, it was all their own electronics. It was amazing.
Greetings people, and welcome to issue 21 of iDrum magazine. And inside you'll find an in-depth interview with none other than Mr. Simon Phillips. Yes, we finally managed to track him down, and he's been telling us all about everything that he's been up to recently. And boy, let me tell you, that is quite a lot indeed. We also managed to catch up with Clutch's wonderful groovesome player, Mr. Jean-Paul Gaster. A delightful man, just wants to talk drums all day, all night, and frankly, we'd be happy to still be sitting there with him now. But unfortunately, tour dates and all the rest of it meant that we can only spend about half an hour with him. That's the reality of things. We also get with Studio Ace session master and great player from the UK, Mr. Jeremy Stacey, for an in-depth and somewhat thought-provoking discussion on the state of play in the industry as it is at the moment. In our review section, we take a look at Drumcraft's Series 5 drum set, and Jamie Borden in our Vegas studio, he gets his hands on a DW Eco X kit, and I think in a banana finish, no less. Blimey, hope he didn't slip up on that. We also check out some limited edition Premier snares. We look at a raft, if you like, of Pearl hardware and accessories. And we also get to look at some very inspiring Headhunters rods and brushes. We also take a peek at some Rhythm Tech percussion accessories and little items that will liven up your kit and make you generally a more versatile player. Plus, of course, we've got our little accessories reviews, and of course, as with every issue, we have full tech sessions and a complete and utter and truly meaningful roundup of all the latest CDs, DVDs and books. That's it. Enjoy issue 21 of iDrum magazine, my friends. That's it. Enjoy.